This episode is brought to you by Project Rio on Patreon. If you want to support the people who work tirelessly to make this game what it is, follow the link in the description below. Now, onto the video.
Welcome back to Dinger City. This is the semifinals between T-bling and Colin. And am I right?
Wonderberry HD.
Woo! Let's go. Colin is the home team and T-bling is the Bowser team. Now, you have probably already seen the draft on screen, but something that is important to know, T-bling at pick 8-9 went Diddy Dixie. It also has Boo on his team, taking Colin out of a really good pitcher spot. So we're going to see if that comes into play, but his feeling is really, really bad.
That is the very move I used against T-bling when we played in the quarterfinals. And I did it to him twice, and I was able to defeat him when he didn't have Waluigi, and I also had Waluigi, but he beat me when he had Waluigi. And Colin does have Waluigi. So I think there's a chance that that gambit of making your infield so weak to take away pitchers from your opponents doesn't work if they still have one of the top four. So the fact that he has Waluigi might be a problem. Colin pitching, this is one of those moments that you recognize that he is new to the club. He will probably, he might get a strikeout, he might even get two, but eventually it's going to bite him in the ass, and he'll probably, it could even cost him a whole game. We'll have to see.
This is for a star chance. I think if it wasn't, I think he would definitely be walking it, but he wants that star. He wants to go up to 5, and he's getting on the walk. I get that. You know, throwing some really bad balls, maybe he hits himself into an out. Really nothing there was really too hittable. But T-bling, as we did see, wasted 3 stars the first at-bat. And now we're landing a nice single, low traj with Bro, but we still have first and second. This is the Bowser team. You get a free runner on base even when you get the first guy out. And now Boo could really make the second and third scoring bounce from second. This is a great at-bat spot for Boo to really land a nice little single.
That is for sure. I respect the, pitching, quote-unquote, with throwing a bunch of balls. Bowser's the one person I don't do that with just because of, when I go, if I go, ooh, I'm going to do a nice little squeaky.
No one at second base. No one at second base. And the run can come home. The run's coming home. And we're... Oh, this base running.
Jesus
This base running.
Christ.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
It's, oh, no.
We do have a body checker.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Christ.
Safe. Oh.
Okay. We got an out of it, but it did cost us a run.
There was too much going on.
That was rough.
Wow. You take that, though, because there was no one on second base. That's crazy. Bowser scores because of that. Now we have left.
Why wasn't there anyone on second base there?
No. Oh, you know what it was? I think it was the Boo trajectory. The ball went a little right to left. So I think Berto went to go get that ball if there wasn't curve.
Gotcha.
So maybe, yeah.
Weird.
That was very, very odd. But we are scoring a run. We did waste a couple stars to get a run, but honestly, you got 1 run in the first inning. That's a pretty good inning.
I mean, listen, you're never going to say no to a run.
Never.
There are even worlds where 5 stars for 1 run is worth it. Because if you're in the 9th and you need 1 run to win, you do it.
Absolutely. And
so, this is a 1-run ball game. You got to
Yeah.
imagine Colin's going to kick himself right in his pants.
yeah, there was only 1 hit that inning, too. I mean, granted, if you want to call Boo's a hit, it's a hit. But, really 1 hit with the free walk and the hit by Bro. And that's the Bowser team. That's why Bowser's so good, because honestly, it just makes it's a little bit on easy mode. You get a free base runner almost every single time he's up the bat.
Yeah,
or you're stupid and you pitch to him.
Like I was saying, when you pitch to Bowser and you're trying to squeak out balls, it's like, it's back so long, man. Like, he's going to just... You're going to go, this is a real sneaky one, and against any other batter, it would have been, but he's going to be like, actually, it's a home run.
Yeah,
like,
and then
bye.
even on bad contact, he'll still get a double, which is still worse, because then it's like, oh, if you walk him, he's only at first. Now he gets a double in the gap. So we're wasting a star here. I don't like this move.
I was going to say I get it because you're getting 1 back, but unfortunately it was a foul.
Yeah, I don't like this move whatsoever. Just because at the end of the day, it's like, even if Petey gets on base, you can just walk Petey. There's 2 outs. You're just gonna put Bird at second base anyway. I don't like that. And wasted a star, didn't land it, and now T-bling won it back. Now we're even at 3 stars apiece, and T-bling unloaded last inning. Star hitter off the bat here, technically 2. You can get on right here with Madge, and then you may think about that Mario Fireball to really punish Colin.
I don't think he's gonna do that. I think now he didn't use a star. Now it's in the realm of possibility. I don't think he would have emptied his gauge just to hopefully get second and third.
Fair.
But to go down to 1, a little more reasonable.
He doesn't
Or
even
just
need
do
to.
it. Or
this,
just do it.
This is
Just
great.
Do it with Mario. I mean, I love Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
So good.
So good. So good. I mean, really, I feel like unless you're throwing balls where he can't make contact, when he makes contact, I feel like it just lands in very good spots every single time. Dixie, righty Dixie.
Oh, let's say this isn't where Dixie normally is, right?
Righty
This
Dixie.
is
No.
different.
Yeah, this is different Dixie. He wants to.
I'm brand new on the Dixie
Yeah.
train. I'm happy to be aboard, but it's fresh, you know? Like I'm only just starting to even consider her as a player. Because I was very firmly like, yeah, Diddy Kong just does what she does, but more. So why wouldn't I pick Diddy Kong?
Yeah.
But her pitching is a little different, and her bat is honestly, I don't know if this is the common school of thought or if it's a mix of both or if I'm totally wrong here. But to me, it's all her slap hit that makes me now actually consider her more. I think the pitching is, I think it might be a little better than Diddy Kong's, but I think their pitching is pretty similar.
Yeah.
I think it's similar enough that I don't care which one I'm pitching with.
Yeah, Diddy's faster.
But I've been
Dixie's slower.
hitting a lot better with Dixie Kong.
Well, Dixie's a push hitter. So you're gonna, when you're not using a star hit, she is a push hitter. So she theoretically should be landing more hits because all the hitters that are meta in this game for the most part are push hitters. So it makes it a little bit easier. But it's just a matter of, do you want that 70 throw speed or 80 throw speed? Dixie's a little slower, is a little faster. But I think that definitely where it matters is the push hit.
Good walk, I get it.
Yeah. That is for a star, though. We have a star hitter up to bat here. Whether or not he wants to use it or not use it is what it is. And that's he's going the short way. You have to get the tag at second base, and he's gonna get a nice double play. And that you really would have loved to have a runner in scoring position with the batter like this. Who can,
Yeah, that would have, probably would have put a run across if you toes with star. The toes with star probably would have done a double.
Yeah.
But, it's no big deal. You're only down 1 run since the bottom of the second, I'm not going to say you can afford mistakes like that, but you're not in a position where they're going to kill you.
A mistake you definitely can't afford is this. We have righty Wario. Now, we do know the stats have come out that, Wario is better from the left side, not just because right field is shorter, but because I believe his contact and perfect spot is also larger. So him being right-handed not only makes it a deeper part of left center where you're always pulling the ball as a power hitter, but he's a worse hitter too. That's tough, especially because you want that chem. So if we don't have chem, I do not see Wario in the distant future hitting a right-handed home run unless it's perfect. Which
the stats proving that Wahagani exists is pretty fun.
Yeah, on top of the fence being shorter too, so it's like a little double whammy.
Double whammy indeed. Speaking of a double whammy,
little 2-run ding dong.
I was hoping he was gonna do it right when I said it, but my powers are mainly classic related.
They're coming back. I feel it. It's a walk. Double walk, double whammy.
That's what it meant. That's what I meant all along.
Yep. Now we're in a
Now
similar
this is
situation.
scary because again, Boo puts down some of the nastiest hits in this game, and a little blooper right on the foul line could score Bowser for sure.
You just gotta be on the lookout of Yoshi, because
almost
Yoshi is the Boo nerf.
That's true. Gobble up all those balls.
No Yoshi there though. I don't think we're gonna score. This is definitely gonna be an out. Yeah, we're out.
Yeah,
Oh no!
not
Oh
even
no!
enough to trigger body
Oh no! Oh no!
There's a realm! Almost a very rare triple play there. Both players showing they don't know how to base run this game. How are we in the semis?
Bases loaded into a double play, almost a triple play. This is heartbreaking.
The one thing I can
T-bling
give,
fans.
we jest. I've obviously lost to one of these players, so I can't jest too hard. But both these players, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since they've last played. You guys are getting all these games, in a row. We have scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
So both of these players are about 2 weeks dry. So they're trying to get their toes wet in baseball. It's a good play from.
Oh no! He was in the red, and then he just adjusted right before it was about to land.
I didn't even have to say it was a good play from Diddy Kong. It was an average play. Double play.
No one's at second base.
Dude, this game sucks.
If that was a normal speed Boo throw, that ball goes into the outfield because that ball was thrown very slow. We have the out.
Love King Boo, man.
Right now, I gotta say though, we did say that. Obviously we don't have to say it. Everyone can just kind of see the fielding for itself. It's not good fielding, and it hasn't mattered yet. It has not mattered. If anything,
it's only 3 innings though.
Yeah,
3
it's only 3 innings. If anything though, the Birdo DK infield has mattered because there wasn't an out at second base, and Yoshi has, as of right now, not had a Yoshi exclusive. It's gonna change.
Outside of player error, this is a 0-0 ball game.
Yes, absolutely.
This that 1 run came from some lack of second baseman.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I think I think if you're T-bling at this point, you got to look back and you got to say, you know what, that really bad double play, almost pretty much an inning ender where what a bases loaded, no outs, is in the past. You can't think about it. Don't look back. And if you're Colin, you got to say, you know what, thank God. Thank God he
I got one paid back.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
They both had a horrible fielding blunders on the base paths. Unfortunately, one of them resulted in a run.
Yeah, and you know what's going on right here, right?
5-star there.
Yeah, of course.
Tie up the ball game. You get a star back. It's the most sensible thing I've ever seen in the world.
Another star for star. This is the second time that the captain character Birdo has been up with a star chance up. Let's see if
wow,
we didn't swing at one pitch.
I didn't think T-bling was gonna throw that strike, so
Yeah.
I got to imagine Colin didn't think it was coming either.
Yeah. Birdo ahead of P. I understand you get the chemistry, but if Birdo gets into scoring position, I'm just walking PD every single time.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the point. That's
yeah,
why they do it.
Yeah.
Because it's the same as getting Bowser walked.
Yeah. I just want my PD being pitched to. You know. Oh, Papa, that's a great hit. We might have the out at second base here.
No.
We have a good arm. No, safe.
Not even. There was no world that was an out at second base.
Dixie's got that arm, man.
No, clearly she doesn't. Didn't happen. All right, now do you make up for your mistakes last time? Do you put the star into it, hoping to get a double?
Absolutely.
Put PD across?
Absolutely.
They go, yes, commentator Ruth, I do that. Unfortunately, it wasn't a double, but thank you.
I think this playoffs, as of right now, for what we filmed, for what's been already out there on the net, we've really seen the Toadsworth star being utilized a lot at high-end play.
Toadsworth star definitely making a little bit of a resurgence.
Yeah. And I think, you know what it is? We had the out of third base.
That
a lot
is
of you.
tragic.
This is tragic. Man. That was
Yikes.
either gonna be a bunt single or a bunt out. He was either getting control of that.
Hey, you
catcher.
know what? That's the play you make.
Yeah.
You know, it's the gamble you take when you lay down the bunt.
Yeah. But that Toadsworth star, the thing with Toadsworth is that he doesn't make inside contact, whereas characters like Madge and Para and Bones, those true one-star hitters, you can jam them and it still land for a hit. Sometimes it double plays, but Toadsworth swings right through it. And obviously, you never want to waste a star swing, but you know, if you line that star up on the sweet spot, his star goes for the best of them, just like Madge. It goes quick, it goes hard. I love it. I really love it.
I'm glad you really love it.
I do.
Speaking of love it.
I don't like this. We've used a lot of stars for Paratroopa. We have not landed any. I think it's like the 7th star swing used for Para.
Honestly, there was a little bit of greed behind that because the Donkey Kong bobble is the only reason Diddy Kong even got the first.
Yeah.
And the reason you put all those stars in was because you had a man on first.
Yes.
You were like, oh, I could put some damage up here.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out. You wasted some stars. And you're just going to hope. I mean, honestly, if you can get through, bro, you're looking pretty. You're not looking peachy. You're looking at least clean.
You're looking clean. And we have walked Bro once. We got a low trad single in the first inning. Let's see what happens this one. T-bling laying off some nice pitches off the outside plate. He's not swinging that much.
Yeah, I definitely put T-bling through the outside pitch ringer. That was kind of all I threw him in our games. And, you know, it worked sometimes. It didn't work other times, but definitely. Ooh, almost got him with that.
I was like, why isn't this inning gone to the next screen yet? But we're running. Oh!
Good turnaround, Diddy there.
I did not think that we were going to get that ball at third base.
It's an incredibly defensive game.
Yeah. Wow.
The scoreboard says 1-0 because of an error, like I've mentioned. Like, it really is a true duel of the defense here.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, is we're in Papa's territory. You know, we're down by a run, but we have 4 stars.
That's true. You have a lot more stars
Yeah.
than Colin.
Yeah. I honestly, I mean, granted, if we're taking teams aside, I love the Bowser team, but if we're looking at a situation, would I rather be down one run and have 3-4 more stars, a full gauge, pretty much? I take that because that, you know, I can
Also
pop
the
off.
home team.
Yeah, also the home team too. Yeah, you're in real control where you can kind of see what your opponent's doing. And we've used a lot of stars in Paratroopa, so I think Colin has just been like, it's a one-run game. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to use these stars when I really need to, and we're going to definitely see that happen soon. You just don't want to feel like you're forced.
I think fives. This is quick math. I'm sure there's actual math you could do. I think 5 stars equals 3 runs on average.
Yes.
So I think if you got a full gauge and your opponent's only up 1 or 2 runs, then yes, I agree that being in the Dennis position, as you like to call it,
Yeah.
is favorable.
Yeah.
I think, if it's 3 runs and, you're looking
Yeah.
for a tie, then anything else obviously is unfavorable.
Yeah.
But
And this is obviously when your opponent doesn't have really many stars to work. Because if obviously they're up 2 runs and they have 3 stars too, it's like I take the 3 stars of 2.
of course.
But
the star, as I said, the stars
Yes.
are worth X runs.
Yes,
so.
yes.
We'll have to see what happens. 2 very talented players. And something that's very interesting, I mean, I know this is probably a lot of people's first postseason, first
Right,
road
yeah.
to the playoffs. We have on this side of the bracket, we have Tbling and Colin, 2 people who have never been to the World Series looking to attend their first. And with you and Joey on the other side, we got 2 former World Series winners looking to make it too.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a great playoffs, and I also believe these 2 players have never played each other.
I think the week Tbling came, Colin wasn't here. I think you might be right.
Yep. Yes, yes. Oh, word, they have never played each other. They were scheduled, couldn't make it happen. First game.
Who do you think that favors?
Honestly,
I think Colin. I think Colin's got some wild card energy. To him.
I think it favors Colin too.
Tbling is very methodical. I was talking to Mr. Joe on the way here. Me and Mr. Joe went on like a little lunch date, and I said, "Mr. Joe, tell me what are your innermost thoughts right now?" And he was like, I gotta get through Dennis first and foremost. But assuming that happens, I would love to see Colin in the World Series. A, it would be crazy for this rookie to go all the way. And also, and this is crazy to me, Joey told me that Tbling beats him more than he doesn't. I don't know anyone on this earth that beats Joey more than he doesn't. That's crazy, because Joey's like the guacamole of our Chipotle baseball. Ooh. He costs extra.
But I don't like guacamole, and I like Joey.
Yeah, but
it's green.
That's why you guys are gonna have quite the matchup.
Fair point. Fair point.
Guac versus queso. Who do you got?
Speaking of green, we have the green machine getting a free pass. We do have stars again. We have 2
The green
outs.
machine's Luigi.
Bottom of the 6th.
Mike, Mike, fix that in post.
Oh. That might be a Madge exclusive. He's huge.
Infield Madge is I know it's not good, but there are some plays I see that guy make that make me want to throw up.
Those weird high plays, because you don't have to jump. You don't have to jump. And then imagine.
And you have the extra reach, yeah.
Yoshi's first big play of the game. We're seeing it matter here. That's a huge out, because we would have had another runner on first base. At that point, you probably go star for star. And now I don't know what you do.
Yoshi matters even when he doesn't. I know you're one of them, and I'm not trying to flame you here. I'm trying to be objective. I know you're one of those guys who says, "Oh, I took Yoshi and he didn't do anything for me in the field." While that's rare, you're still not accounting for all of the plays you landed because your opponent didn't have.
That's
Yoshi.
a fair point. That's an absolute fair point. And that is something that
The double walk.
Let's see it.
Will it come back to bite him?
This doesn't bother me as much when Yoshi's in left field, honestly, because Yoshi catches a lot of Boo's ball. I would honestly bet Boo's batting average goes down by 50, 80 points with Yoshi in left field. That's a great pitch. And now we're gonna have a leadoff KB, which is something you don't want, because either A, you can easily get the walk because we don't have really many stars, or B, even if he hits a home run, only 1 run. But we have to get on right here. This is the inning I think we gotta get on.
These players they're exploring each other's. Everyone in the audience said bodies because I paused. Sorry that was funny for me. These players are exploring each other's pitching and batting, and that's why it's been so defensive. I think that this series is really gonna start to ignite. I think we might see all 5 games. Get out! It's going foul. Unfortunately, that was an absolute rip from Wario. They need a pause.
Now they're exploring each other's bodies.
Quick, explore each other's bodies break. Oh, you know what's something that's fun to point out that obviously we have our little blanket up, but obviously we were talking to the players before this. I just want to point out, in case you never look at the cam, both players repping their fun little nicknames. You got T-bling dripped in gold.
Yeah.
The big Kahuna's got the lay on. These guys are full Dinger City goobers now, and I'm so happy to see it. 2 of my favorite people, both absolutely stunning. Colin looks like he was chiseled by the gods. Tbling has the most piercing set of eyes I've ever laid eyes on. I don't even know who's more handsome. That's not what this is about. This is about baseball. No bodies, just balls.
Oh, God.
Top of the 8th. 2 innings of this game left. And
Oh, no.
no one, and I know, and I gotta soften the blow by saying it's because DK is always there, but no one bobbles like DK bobbles.
Yeah.
And it's because he's always there. He's always making those tight plays. It's exposure, but still, he's a bobble king. And you know, when we're getting late in the game, it's crazy that that one blunder in the first inning might be the difference maker.
I gotta
That's
say,
a great strikeout. You got the stars gone and Madge is off.
Colin has pitched amazingly to every single star hitter. I think Tbling is honestly at this point swung through 9 or 10 star swings.
And I told you, this is what I was saying. I don't want to say Tbling got lucky because of that little malfunction in the first inning, but I don't think the pitcher gambit works if you leave them Waluigi. You need all 4. You need Boo, the monkeys, and Waluigi to
we stole the
worked
out.
You need all 4 of them for it to really like hinder them. Because when you got like a Toadsworth pitching, that's when you can feast.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, is that we haven't really been able to get on with monkeys at the same time. I know Diddy has got on, but this bottom of the order has not really been able to produce much. We haven't been able to use the star hits. We haven't been able to get on with Paratroopa. I think Bowser had a
Are the monkeys 8 and 9?
Yes, 8-9.
I think I would have switched them. I think with Dixie's better singles bat, having her lead into the top of your lineup's a little better.
Okay. Makes more sense.
And then you don't have to rely on Diddy's hit. If Diddy gets on, then, you know, Dixie's icing. But having Dixie on and then Diddy waste it is a little sad.
The thing is, too, is that, you know, if it's like first, second, 1 out, you can use that bunt down the third base line with Diddy and then, you know, push hit that ball, score 2.
Damn, dude, nothing's landing. Colin really needs to get something going here.
And again, you know, the fielding for Tbling we haven't even seen it come into play yet. We've seen 2 bobbles for DK. And it's like, you know, we have a Bowser infield.
Okay. Walking Donkey Kong,
This
it was an accident probably. This is the app out of the game, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
To quote you, I wanted to say it before you did.
Yeah.
If you get a good egg here, probably not going to score DK. It could.
That's a good egg. That's a good egg. It's so good. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, it's weird. Okay. You're not going 2. I get that. You got a player in scoring position. You're probably walking Petey. You can't give up a 3-run homer this late in the game. Who's up after Petey? Toadsworth.
Star hit. You're scoring.
This is tough.
I think I pitch here.
No, you can't pitch here. You can't.
If Toadsworth
You
lands,
can't recover from a 3. If Toadsworth lands anything, that's what you did. You may have just ruined Tbling's whole game. So that was the pitch to ruin his game on. Double chemmed up on a Tuesday? This is nuts. Okay. You had to. You couldn't throw anything hittable.
If Toadsworth has 3 stars, if Toadsworth lands 1 star, this game is going to score 2. He's going to score 2 runs.
This is crazy. If
the star lands, this is the at-bat.
Monumental.
This is the at-bat of the game. It's a ball.
I even see an argument for walking Toadsworth.
There is an argument.
If you walk Toadsworth, you don't give up the star. You hope Waluigi hits a classic bad hit instead of a classic good hit.
We've used 2
All right.
stars here. I ain't throwing anything.
This is scary.
That's a strike.
Oh, he caught him looking!
He fucking milked him!
T-bling has been pitching very not T-bling this game. T-bling is a classic, I got balls to play with, I'm going to play with them. I got strikes to work with, I'm striking you out. He tends to use the full count. And that is, I think, the 3rd time this game I've notably seen him be up strikes and go, this guy's never going to see this 3rd strike coming.
Oh, what a hit and run! What a hit and run! Oh!
That was close.
Move the shortstop out of position. And PM
Walking
just
Bowser.
able to get that ball. Honestly.
All right, you're only down 1 run, but if you walk Bro, Boo could easily do some damage.
He's bunked in the run. You got to pitch.
Yeah, I think you got to pitch here, which is unfortunate. If you get him out, and then Boo doesn't do too much damage, you're still in this game.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, a home run here, I think, removes you from the game.
Oh, what a great hit. We're going to...
Oh,
no! Luigi! You piece of shit! Luigi!
A bobble,
big green bitch!
A bobble and a player error are 100% of the runs this
That's
game
the 3rd
so far.
bobble for Colin!
That's absolutely nuts.
Oh, my Phil! We're bunting.
And of course,
oh,
bunting.
no! Oh, no!
All
We're
right.
scoring.
All right, so
That's
that was our first like earned run this game.
Oh no! Oh, he had both.
Dude, I think Berto could have. I don't know if Berto would have made the out, but I think Berto could have at least cut the ball off and gotten the out at first with a throw.
He had a jump from Berto and a dive from Wario. I don't know what the heck that was.
I think it's unfortunate for Colin. I'm not going to say it's dead in the water. 4 runs is possible, but the way this game's been going, to get 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th would be a pretty...
Oh, no, we're safe.
It'd be a pretty big kahuna move.
Yeah. And speaking of big kahuna move, we're stealing second. We're in scoring position. We're not swinging. It don't matter.
All right. 3 at-bats.
We want
4 runs.
This is the singles
You
bet.
gotta
This
do
is the
some
guy
stuff.
you want leading off your team. This
It
is
ain't
good.
bad. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to say it now. If you get on Waluigi, I'm not looking for a home run with Wario.
Agree.
His slap hit is pretty good, and Waluigi being a great singles batter has blinded people to that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't even get on. So we're still in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah.
But we can, 1 out. Still have 2 to play with. You got this.
These are 2 characters that are going to be hard to get on base with just their singles bat. I mean, we have PM up next.
PM is... Like, this is one of the few moments that I think, you wish you had a righty PM. You can put a star into it. It's another out. Honestly, man, this is you're looking for a line drive or a home run here, and then you're looking to play some baseball afterwards.
Yep.
And unfortunately, no baseball today.
Wow.
T-bling takes game 1, 4-0. One of the most defensive games of baseball we've seen in these playoffs.
With one of the
so
worst
far.
infields we've seen in the playoffs.
I know,
so far,
I
too.
know. He had an infield worth bullying, and bullying did not happen.
What a great game. Speaking of great, the members have been on screen probably as of right now.
Probably the whole game.
Probably the whole game, honestly.
You probably didn't even see the game. You just looked at members all day.
Yes, become a member. And if you want to become a member, go to one of our streams. A lot of people have been gifted members as well, too.
Members flying left and right on those
Boom,
streams. Feel
boom,
free to
boom.
tune in. Get some merch. I got the classic Boshi Fun shirt on. Dennis is wearing one of his stinky hang tops.
Because I'm not a piece of shit.
Guy, he didn't want to wear any merch today because he's a piece of shit. But you don't have to be a piece of shit.
No, don't.
You could be a cool guy.
Yeah, and by being so cool, why don't you like and comment this video? Tell us what you think. Comment who do you think is going to win the series in the comment section below. Also, maybe think about joining the Discord. There's so many people there playing Rio and other things. We're talking about Big Brother. We're talking about...
You're taking too long, Dennis. Day or City out.